Surely.
I can't miss all the time. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
How's
18 touch.
18 touch hits.
Alright. 7 blunt piercing and do the thing. The reflex save.
Oh, it's an entangling shot?
Yes.
That would do half damage, I believe.
Okay.
Meaning that it would do no damage at all.
Just want to try to make it worse somehow.
And it succeeds.
Damn it. Undead things are not supposed to have this good reflex saves.
Anything else?
Damn it! Damn his juju powers.
Then, well, he will step on the bones of his fallen bone companion here.
The problem with trying to flank at Manikai is that have to try and move through its square.
The bone panion.
Or pull back.
And it will attack with all of its 4 arms.
Oh boy.
Well,
It looks like might actually be dead.
That might actually kill. No, it won't, but...
let's see, 17 hits, 16 hits as well. And the
Oh.
20 hits as well. So
Yeah,
then
Rothor's flat out dead.
22, that's 28 point of damage.
That takes you to negative 14 hit points.
Yeah.
Negative 14 is not dead
You're
yet,
not
I
dead,
believe.
you have 16.
You would die at minus 16.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
I'll step up and heal you.
Well, huh.
I don't know what the point of stepping up to heal him is.
Huh.
I'm
So
not
he doesn't
stepping
bleed
up.
out on the floor.
I can't carry his body and still run from this thing.
Problem is, you guys are probably wiping here.
Yeah, I think we kind of are...
Can't really carry us out, and
High AC, high
can't
damage
damage
reduction.
because we have no magic. We haven't found any magic. We don't own magic.
I could randomly press buttons on technological stuff.
That might just fucking like identify technology.
I mean, I'd like to not bleed out, but yeah.
I can't even outrun this thing.
Oh, if we get that, but the entangle is probably not gonna hit.
I mean, I'm
With a
desperately
ram.
trying to entangle it too, but...
How long is that gonna last?
2d4 rounds, so...
Oh, that's pretty good.
Do your stabilization rolls.
You have to make that too, Manikai.
Well, at my
Then
turn,
being
right?
Zaren's turn.
Didn't it?
Your
It
turn
cycled
just
to your
passed.
turn. Your turn
Oh.
just passed.
Yeah, missed that.
Dead
in one turn.
Jaren is beginning to think that Jonas.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Like
This is really bad.
I don't want to
Can
take
I
a full
have-
attack from that. I
No.
cannot
Oh,
survive a full attack from that.
I hear ya. The problem is we can't get Rothor out from away from that thing. Like we
Can I get
either need to kill it, or the current down party members are just gone.
It's either that or Iron God's ends, or we all roll new characters because
The next party that gets sent down here.
I need ownership on Kainrik's token so that I can see how much health he has left so I know when to heal him.
Kenrick is fine.
It's gonna be at
Is
minus
it-
3.
Okay. Oh, that's fine, yeah.
Rothor is much worse. I
I
mean,
mean, if you can entangle him, then we can get out. Grab the wounded. And
the thing is, his save is, and his
Yeah.
AC, like his touch AC, is staggering.
fucking. All right.
I have Alchemist Fire,
He's immune to fire,
but that
right?
would kill. Oh,
He's-
yeah.
he's
he is.
resist
Wow,
fire
Jesus. Yeah, holy shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and Zaren's gonna take a move action to just. It's a 5-foot step, but I'm gonna move back here anyway. Standard action. I'm going to prepare an attack on approach. Preparing an attack on approach.
Okay. Pemia.
I could throw a smoke stick so that it doesn't see us anymore. Maybe, or go up and heal Rothor so he doesn't bleed out right now.
I mean, he will die this round, most likely, if you don't. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
my AC is okay, and my
You
hit points
move
are
up,
not.
you're taking a full attack. and I
Yeah,
won't be able to
that's the
reach because I
problem.
prepared an attack. Like,
That's the problem. So either let Rothor die.
or like you bring him up, only he gets smacked immediately right back down
Yeah.
because he'd be right next to the damn thing.
I wouldn't be brought up. I can't be brought up at this point by cure light wounds. I don't even think cure
Yeah.
moderate wounds can
Well,
be.
right, but it would stabilize
Yeah.
him. is-
It stabilization wouldn't matter. Like then you go down too, unless I don't know the gods intervene.
What kind of action is it to throw a smoke stick? Because concealment is good.
It's a stand action to just get
Retreat,
it out of your
move.
backpack if you
Well,
have
yeah,
it in a
that's true.
backpack. Unless you have a bandolier, then it's a move action to
Or
take
quick
it out.
draw.
Hmm.
Well, I guess they're only weapons.
Well, they are in my backpack. I can't do all of it then. Because if I could throw a smoke stick like that, then he has a hard time hitting us.
Right, but you can't do it. We've just factually proven you can't
Yeah.
do it this turn.
I know.
Then it is either to retreat or gamble, make an insane gamble and try to stabilize Rothor and like just hope that the creature won't actually murder you.
It'd be better off for you to try to bring up Heinrich than
Hang on.
it is Rothor.
Chad is having a good idea. Why not just close the door in his face?
Because
Hold
it
it
can
locked.
open
Oh
the
wait, we have the thing that can lock doors, right?
Why-
Yeah, use the tongs or something.
Can we clamp the doors shut?
It's
Yeah.
right. I mean, I suppose we can like try and flee from it, but I can't outrun it.
But if we clamp the doors shut, he will have to do a 24 strength check to open
Which
the
door?
doors.
Which door do you want to try and clamp shut?
This
The one he's standing in.
Oh yes, the one he's standing in. So try and close
I mean,
the
if
door
he's,
in
like,
front
right
of
on
his
the- if
face.
Yes.
He's like in the doorway.
Yeah, we can close the door if someone is in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Do we even know how? Like, okay, God, does the door look closable?
With
Look, it's the
some
best idea.
effort, you could probably pry it closed again.
With
I
some
would say
effort, you
that-
could probably-
That is still possible in a move action since its natural instinct is to slide closed again.
I mean,
I thought he'd actually be in the doorway, preventing you from blocking it. You know, preventing you from shutting it at all, just because of where his token's positioned.
Well, this square is mostly still in the room.
I mean, if you
Oh.
can close the door, I'll apply the tongs or something. I don't know. Do you have the tongs, Pinion, or
to
like?
heal Rothor, you'd have to close the door.
Okay. It's some effort, you say.
I'd rather you shoot, Jonas.
All right, sure. I
Also
can.
provokes an attack of opportunity. Do
Close the door?
clamp thing.
Oh, if you close the door and then clamp it, that's my thinking.
So should I just step up and heal Rothor then, and then Chandala can try to close it? Like, I don't know.
It's either that, or we run away, or I try to shoot again. But it seems to be very difficult to hit.
Currently, it's not in melee. If you were to shoot it, it would be easier to hit.
Still, 17 touch. That is.
Yeah. Think at least stabilize Rothor.
All right, my prepared action goes to waste then.
Okay, anything else?
No.
The problem
Chandala.
here is, of course, that with some effort, I'm not very strong. I have a 10 strength,
He said that just with a move action you could do it.
but I need a move action to get up there.
Yeah, you can
In-
convert your standard to a move action.
If you think you could hit him melee, it would almost be worth it just to take a grapple, just to not
Yeah.
have him move full
Well-
attack.
Here's the thing: if he wants to reopen the door, then he can't full attack.
I am.
Keep closing it every turn.
Yeah, take one attack from him and then close it again and clamp it. So that way he can't.
Oh man, what horror! You know what? I think closing the door might be the best chance we have. I do have a crowbar. Can I use that as a? Do I get a bonus to closing the door with a crowbar?
That's more to open doors with.
I don't think you have to make a check to close the door.
Could you
He said
imagine
you could
how
just
you would
close it as a
close the door
standard
with a-
or as a move action.
Oh, I don't need to make a check.
Yeah, he said you could just close it as a move action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then Chandala moves up, closes the door, and basically shouts to whoever has the clamper to get the clamper up here.
You do manage to close the door in
Alright.
front of a. Well, it's an undead, so it's difficult to judge emotions, but it does seem to be slightly amused.
She's trying to hold the door closed.
Okay.
Yep. She's basically bracing the door from opening.
You might want to move, like up there, so it can't. Well, I
Um,
guess you can stand on my face. So
I'll stand on your face.
Who has the clamp?
I guess you or Saren has the clamp. I don't know.
I wasn't the one who checked with it last. That was definitely Rothor. Rothor was the last person who rolled a strength check.
Alright, then Rother has the clamp
it's
probably.
laying
Pick it
right
up off his
there.
belt. Yeah, it's like right there.
Alright, you hold the door closed.
Yes.
Roll me a strength check.
Yes.
As the door is trying to be forced open from the
No,
inside.
you cannot. It shan't. Well, so, you never know.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
door
What the
does
fuck?
open.
Well,
It's like a
Well,
two
at
for
least
him.
he can't full attack you. He can only attack you once, and then you can pick up the clamps.
yes, the clamps.
You're thinking too far ahead. He might not survive.
Well, it's one attack. How bad could it be, right?
He fucking critted
Now-
for 27
now you're
points of
dead.
damage.
Yeah, now you're dead because you said that.
His two empty arms forcing open the door, and one of the short swords. That is a hit.
Ouch. Not down, but ouch. Alright, Shonda, close the doors, Professor! Or Saren, or someone.
Rolfor is unconscious but stable. This guy is bones. Kenrick, do you roll?
He already made it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Okay. Saren.
Well, I'm pretty sure picking up something off the ground provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yep, so
I'm
close
pretty
the
sure
doors.
all that being the rules.
If you stand right here,
No, we can close the doors first, and then I'll pick the thing up and apply it.
All right, yeah, sure. Zoran blinks, his prepared time having gone to waste. This is a thing. A move action to take here, action, move action. Full focus. Close the door.
Fuck you, bone murder thing!
It's like this is the most excitement I have had in 3,000 years.
what do I do?
Permian.
What do I do?
Can you pick it up and hand to me? Would that,
I don't. I'm like.
does that matter?
I'm too far back. I can pick up. Yeah, I guess I could hand you the clamps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, have the clamps. I can pick them up for you.
Alright, thanks.
Sure. I
Picking
think.
up as a standard, or a move, and then handing over as a standard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can accept it as a free action.
Sean the Lord grits her teeth as Saren holds the door together as we hear the thing cracking at it on the other side, and she applies the clamps to keep the doors closed.
You quickly notice that the clamp has pretty significant things attached to it that seem to be very much drawn to the metal.
Mm-hmm.
Shutting it pretty damn good.
Oh god. Alright, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Now we run back to another room and pile a bunch of rubble in front of this door.
We
don't have
It
time.
still gets a chance right now. It could
He will try
yeah.
to force open
Oh,
the door
don't you
again.
do this. Oh,
He
thank
does
goodness.
not succeed.
Oh,
We're kind of bleeding over here.
Yeah. I will trauma kit you.
I have the salve. I can stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. Do that. We'll fucking grab grab the
So-
bodies and
So which one of is the is Chandala or the halfling gonna swim with a person?
Oh fuck me.
We're gonna get it done. Don't worry.
Let's use the ropes. We have a bunch of ropes.
Drag them out.
Drowned.
No, the spell is still going.
Hmm.
Alright, well,
Then be another check for Heinrich. Saren.
This is no like that thing could fucking like come out of the door again. I'm not fucking risking it. I know Rothor doesn't have much in the way of a backpack, so I is that still true, Malachi? Rothor doesn't have a backpack.
I have one now, but there's not really much in it at all.
Is the potion in it, or is it like on your belt?
That is on
Well,
my belt.
Okay. Then I guess I'll take my entire turn, pulling out like from Rothor's Orden belt his like healing potion, and then like cramming the liquid into the unconscious bastard's mouth.
Okay.
That's 2d8 plus what would it be? 3?
3.
Yeah.
2d8 plus 3, 10 hit points.
I'm up
Yeah.
at 1 then.
And Zoran basically like standing over like the body, like a slight tinge of worry in his voice. Get up, Rothor. Get up, Rothor. Get up, Rothor.
With a leg, each of your legs on my chest.
Basically, like I'm like half straddling Rothor, like get up.
Move.
Yeah, Rothor like comes to. He's like fading in and out of consciousness. It's like all fucking like
Basically, like,
dizzy
a
and
5
hazy,
foot,
and he sees
step
like
thing,
Chandala like pressing against the door, and from the other side you just hear like
I know
Himian is like sobbing in the corner.
that is the end of my turn.
he has the same like
Okay.
shriek as the...
Everyone is like screaming.
He has the same shriek as Foxy, you know? Just
Yeah.
on the other side of that door.
Yeah, well, Himian's gonna fucking book it.
Good thing we destroyed those skeletons, huh?
Aren't you gonna? Well, yeah, I guess.
I think Chandala was gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shonda has... she'll try. She'll try.
Gonna leave and side quest for magical weapon.
Yeah, no, we need to... This is not the way we are supposed to
Let's
go.
store for the
And
anti-
one day we're gonna come back down here.
Actually, it would
and
have been
die
pretty
that
funny
guy.
if Sheep hadn't told us about the skeletons reknitting themselves back out. We get back to the fucking
Yeah.
door of the skeleton. That would have been
Oh,
great.
you betcha that would have happened. Chandala.
Runs over here, cursing quite heavily as she moves up here. She from one of the her many pouches again pops out more of that strange salve she applied and basically applies it on Kenrick here. He will stabilize and get 1 hit point back.
Well, at that point, Sheep, I would have asked you whether it was fun running Iron Gods after 2 sessions, and to enjoy knowing the rest of the books.
I remember once in Sheep's other campaign a mummy. Undead
I do
mummy.
remember a mummy that.
Yeah, I remember
Immune
that
to
fucking
all
mummy.
damage
Yep.
and just freaking murderer.
Mhm.
That's also horrible.
And it was a monk.
A
Like
monk
flurry
mummy.
of-
Only damage him with like flasks of acid we had bought.
Mhm.
It's terrible.
It does make for very creative problem solver.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a
Uh-huh.
hit point, still unconscious. Someone probably needs to drag him a bit, but yeah, we need to get out of here.
Let's see.
Gets to make another strength check.
Do you want to own like
The
Calvin?
noise at the door intensifies. He does not manage it. Roll 4.
I just go to watch skeletons. I suppose.
Can you drag Kenrick with you?
Can Zarin take him?
Yeah.
He's stronger than me, and I'm not in a good shape.
Well.
Also, I'm fairly slow and have no way to speed up. So
And I'm going to be even slower than you if I'm dragging this
that's
body.
me
with
standing up and moving. So
Okay. Kenrick?
Well, I guess I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you can't really do anything. That's true. Zarin.
Well, I don't have ownership over Kynrick's token. I'm going to go ahead and spend my move action. Well, I appear to have cut my
Failing through the wall.
I snapped myself to grid, and
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna like fucking like grab him, and he's well, how much does Kynrick weigh?
Let me check. Like 80 kilograms.
Okay, let me go ahead and convert that into a real form. of measurement.
160-ish.
Yeah, okay, I'd be in heavy load. All right, that's gonna slow me down to like
Like
10 feet of movement.
Long Strider.
Like,
I cast my second. Well, no, I only cast one spell because we rested for a new day. Yeah, I guess I could long stride it.
Yeah.
That's the. I guess I might as well fucking do that right now.
Run, Siren! Use your amazing powers!
I end my turn.
Go stag form too.
Oh yeah.
Come here.
Run, Professor! Don't look back!
Oh, don't worry, I am. Fuck you guys.
unwounded.
And now the electricity comes on.
unscathed,
Yeah.
That's true.
You should have lured
Is the electricity back on?
No.
Oh, thank
You should
goodness.
have lured the monster into that electric room.
Well, it's
No, he's immune to it.
electricity, so he doesn't
He's immune to electricity.
undead.
Chandala.
Well,
He's immune to damage, apparently.
all the way down here, she will prepare a another entangling shot if that thing comes out of the door.
Well,
Man, I imagine this would be way better if we had a cleric.
you know what? This is where that guy we're looking for. He fled in here and like run somewhere, and he can't come out because this thing is there.
Asshole.
Okay, I still have 20 feet movement speed. Fantastic. All right, neat.
Yeah, I'm done, Chip.
Okay. So he will try to force open the door.
No.
No. Oh.
He does not manage it. Go for.
Okay. So I can choose to, of course, spend a full round action. Is it a full round action to remove my armor? Actually.
No, it would probably take you an outright minute.
Oh,
Like
Run.
it takes me a minute to remove my armor.
Just run.
fuck that then. Yeah. I guess a run would then be 3 times.
4 times for medium armor, 3 times for heavy.
Oh well, then I'll take the 4 times. I don't really have a dexterity bonus that's worth not losing for that.
Henrik is being carried. Zarin.
Okay, let's see here. I'm at 5, and then with Longstrider that takes me to 35 even while encumbered, so I will double move to fucking my god. My body.
Run! Run, Siren! I'll hold him back.
And he's fucking like, I'm like hobbling. Sure. That's the end of my turn.
Come here.
Well, yeah.
He's coming, Pimmy, and run!
You don't have to tell me!
run into the sands you can barely perceive through.
Oh god, this is so dark! And he just disappears into the sand sea. We'll never see him
Keep
again.
in mind, I'm your light source.
I can see Pimian.
Not my
Yeah, we see him running around out there.
Myself.
Yeah.
That's true. It's true. We'll be able to see
Left,
them, yeah.
Professor!
Shining beacon. I'll just run for him.
Chandala.
Well, Chandala has seen enough. She, well, actually, let's see here. She still wants to cover her friends while they escape. She'll move here and still keep aiming backwards.
We're friends.
Okay. You know what? I'll roll those stat checks secret from now on.
If I hear a screeching, grinding sound, then I'm actually
He
just
probably
gonna-
can't. Oh, he probably can't force open the gripper stealthily.
Exactly.
He's actually making stealth checks and taking like a minus
think
like
it's
10 penalty to like a strength check.
I hate running in sand.
Zarin.
We go ahead and it's so good that I disabled device this rather than trying to fucking do this shit through the lightning, right, guys?
You scouting ahead met that thing? Yeah.
Those are in double moves. In turn.
Come here.
Later.
Later, nerds.
Man, you're gonna face something there.
It's gonna be one of those tentacle
You're gonna
things.
run
Don't
into
worry,
it. and they'll be like,
you guys will just like I'll come across an enemy, I'll dismiss the light spell, you guys will hear crashing and shouting and scraping and like slashing, and then you guys will come back, the light spell will come back on, and I'll be like standing on top of a dragon corpse.
I rolled a disbelief.
You just hear a good heavens, and then
Yeah, really, it was just a bunch of ghost sound and a silent image.
well, I'm done, Sheep.
Okay. See how he does. Secret. Ah.
Run, Rothor. You must be quick.
You must be swift as a
Wait for this.
coursing river.
It'll take me like three rounds to run across this thing.
With all
That's
the
it.
force of a great
running.
typhoon. This
Sorry.
is me double moving while carrying the man.
Bei mir?
Onward.
So damn fast.
Yeah, he is fast.
Halfling.
I'm running. I'm taking 4 times.
Alright, I'm actually gonna
Hello?
do a similar thing to run here. And go here.
Let's see. I should make him visible as well, shouldn't I? Yeah. Why can't I? Oh, I didn't click his token. There we go. Oh my. Rofo.
Run, Rothor! I don't like the sound of that at all!
God's trying to spook you. It's okay.
60, is that all you got?
Yeah. No, actually, I got 20 more. There we go.
Alright, I can move 105 running. Zarin has like shouldered like enough of the weight onto like his body now that he'll run 3 times his long strider movement and take us to there.
See, this whole thing, you just have to outrun the others. I'm the slowest.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We know.
So worst case, I'll just let go of Kynric.
Well, the professor is he's running the vanguard right now.
he's already home.
That's where we'll find like the rope this thugs like standing.
So, want to come out of the pond, huh?
This is my town, scrub.
Oh, I would have to agree. As a matter of fact, dive back into the
And then
I'm
like
always a big fan of rope myself.
we come screaming out of the pond, and like those fat clerics is like, oh goodness, so much gold.
Resurrection spell.
The professor runs into the like the humanoid like rogue thing.
Hello, Professor. Oh dear.
It's there somewhere.
1 second. Jake, as you
What?
run through these corridors in the cave, you do find something in there being very startled at your sudden approach. He does not seem to be hostile, but he's certainly there and very confused.
This guy.
You!
I thought it was gonna be that stealth assassin guy from before.
You!
Take a loot without paying for it.
Chandala.
How dare he?
Other problems. No, we just need to get up fast. Our spells learning out. Just have a good time.
Yeah, you go back there and loot. That's great. See ya.
It's the thing. Oh God.
Yeah,
You're
like
welcome to it. It's yours.
Timian looking like haggard and like tripping over his feet as he sprints out of the hallway. He just like looks at the guy and says, "No, turn back now."
He looks at you, startled, and nods, and says, I guess I should. You're right.
These depths are not for the likes of us.
This is the abyss. We have entered the abyss by mistake.
That's why robots live.
Oh God, you're so right. Why didn't I believe you, Rothor? Why didn't I believe you?
Even robots no
You have
difference.
completely just like this entire encounter has like completely turned me off of adventuring. I'm gonna go back.
Yo,
to
yeah,
teaching
no.
at the university.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
And that was the
Just gonna
story of how I heroically slayed the Juju's army.
So what happened after? That's a
Oh,
story for
I
another
ran
time.
away.
Hyperventilate.
He needs a bag to breathe in.
Yeah, I guess like get like PTSD shivers.
Just starts running through the narrow quarters, like bumbles into like the Clockfather. Oh, hello.
You didn't think I would actually let you leave after what you saw.
I have gathered the acolytes and we have
We
decided.
discover the town's secret. They all have 4 arms.
Oh
This is
no!
what I feel, but you
Oh
just-
no! If that is the case, I am just running, screaming out of here. Not even picking up my gear.
Unfold their clothes.
Yeah.
Well, we all look at Saren then, like,
It's like
Shit.
I didn't know. I have a sense motive of like -3. I didn't know.
they all roleplayed for you.
The merchant Senviltred does shout after Pimian, I guess I'll meet you outside then. And he
Here's
runs
more
past.
people.
Yeah, it's oh god, run!
Distantly.
He will.
Zoran like blinks at the others. Was that shouting up ahead?
I think so. Just keep running. I thought I heard something behind us. Don't look back.
Damn armor.
Whoa. That's it.
Where's he right now? There he is.
Thing is, I can't see very far.
No,
So when I see it, it's too late.
it's too late. But you just
Basically.
you just need to keep running. Just need to keep running.
I'm not gonna shove myself past all these people in the hallway. That'd be rude. I move there and end my turn.
Pimian.
It's gone.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Are you gonna fucking jump off the cliff too?
Just go. Just go.
In the water, begin to paddle around.
Yeah, I'm like right on the edge. I'm about to like dive in.
That's amazing that you were able to run through that difficult terrain like that too.
Oh, is that difficult terrain?
It's not. It's not.
Oh, wow.
It looks like it, but it's not. Chandala.
Just I just scrambled over everything. Just oh god, get out. Just get out.
Roll 4.
Where did that merchant guy go?
We're never gonna come back down here, right?
Because he's seriously here.
We're never coming back here, right?
I mean, not for a while, probably.
Yeah, we need to quest. We need like
Yeah.
Zaren.
Level
I'll do a
100.
grind.
yeah, we need to grind somewhere. This is
70 double move takes me to this. I'm gonna stop running, especially with the body. Zoran doesn't want to run.
At this point, we'll go out of initiative because you succeed in not dying
Somehow.
I mean,
well.
for now.
We
infection rolls.
need to.
Zoran like looks over for. I don't hear any footsteps behind us. I don't think we have to. I think we made it. Lothar.
He nods, sort of looking over his shoulder, sort of, just bleeding from everywhere.
Right. Zoran looks a little better, only with like the raking of like the skeleton claws.
It's like, let's go up.
I
Not a place to rest.
I'm starting to think that Kano is right, and this place might have been too much for me, Rothor.
Sean
We're
still
off.
has the musket up, peering into the gloom behind us.
Where's the professor?
I don't know. I heard some shouts of exuberance further along. I think he made it to the water.
Well, according to these tracks, he certainly ran through here. I think a 26 is probably good enough to see the other tracks as well, because that's
Yes.
Yeah.
funny.
More than enough.
And it seems that someone else whose feet are not our own was also down here.
Frowns.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
Pimian's just kind of like panting heavily, resting against the fucking
Sword.
cliff face here.
Incautiously.
Perhaps someone was moving up behind us and has taken the professor.
That would be unfortunate.
Oh, you guys wouldn't even care.
I do still see the professor's boot prints in the sand here, though. Perhaps he successfully ran away from whoever came down here after us.
Who would though? The Clockfather?
Perhaps that Garmin Olreth and his
Oh,
like his bouncers.
Did Pimian swim up, or did he wait there?
No, he's just panting against the cliff face here, like.
I think we made it.
Then he would have seen Sanville hurry past him, greet Pimian, say goodbye to Pimian, and leave. The same
to
way
meet
you
you.
came.
Zoran will look down from the small little drop and say, "Oh, Professor, who was in here? Did you encounter someone on your flight out?"
Pimian says, yes, it was I'm not used to running so much. Sorry. It was that Sandville man that we met in the tavern. Oh yes, you didn't meet him. He is setting up some kind of robotics, metals or something shop.
Hmm.
I assume he came down here for some salvage to get his inventory started. But I was on my way out. I told him to book it.
Well,
He just left. He passed me on his way out.
Perhaps someone who did not need the Clockfather's blessing, then, as he did say he could only cast that spell once.
Would imply that he has magical abilities himself, or some other form of equipment that allows him to.
Or
Maybe
he's
he
a
could just
or he's a
swim.
competent swimmer.
Yeah.
Well,
spend a minute taking his armor off at this point.
we need to get out of here. That
Yeah.
thing was. It just shivers.
Deadly.
Going to shift into frog focus.
Archaeologist, look.
So
Oh, look at those swim checks, boys.
That was like a 20.
That +3.
Even while carrying the still unconscious Kynric, you make it out no problem.
Oh,
The slightly oily water on your clothes, but you're fine. Apart from,
the
the
horror,
wounds and the horror.
the abject terror of what lurks below.
You can swap back to the torchman.
Pimian's gonna get some real PTSD from this.
Sorry, like standing on the shores. So, the 4 to 8,000 gold pieces. Makes a bit more sense and context now.
Might need to be paid in advance.
Chandler shakes her head. That thing, he completely. I've never seen anything move so fast. He dodged all my shots. She looked down
It's
at her
not even
musket.
the speed, but how quickly it eviscerated Rothar. Just
Nods. I barely saw what happened. It was just flashes of blades, and he looks down.
He looks at her. You don't know the half of it.
I hit it a few times with some of my special bullets, but it just didn't work.
the skeleton was dangerous enough, let alone that thing. It seemed almost intelligent.
Very much so.
It was
I also don't think it looked like a robot.
No,
No.
surely no machine.
I believe, in hindsight, in retrospect, that it was perhaps not living, but a slightly differently dead form of those skeletons we fought.
Which also means that if we destroyed it, it might just repair itself again.
Zarin blinks, and then this actually featuring on his normally emotionless face is this deep frown. Oh fuck.
That would be a terrifying concept. There must be something we can do to stop that.
We would have to assume that if we do end up going back again the next day, it will have defeated the Grippers, perhaps by breaking down the door completely. Especially if those skeletons come back.
Perhaps it will also expect more people. If it is intelligent, it could set up any sort of trap.
That is
Surround
This
a
is actually
closed door
probably the
completely.
most terrifying, intense shit I've ever had to happen in a
Rip into
D&D
them as soon as they open the door, for example.
Then we avoid it if possible.
There was only one way down there.
We go around. There was
There
the side
was-
door.
There was that door that none of us could force open and appeared to be completely impossible to. Zarin shrugs. That seemed to be beyond all of our capabilities.
We
Spent a
need
few hours on it.
We need something else. We need better gear or training or something before we go down and face that thing.
It seems evident. Weapons, I didn't even hit it. Didn't even get to try.
Neither did I.
I did, but it barely did anything.
Like Shandal remembering how her gun functioned against the two like alien tentacle monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Frowns.
The professor's bow seemed to do something, along with the sorcerer's magic, but perhaps that's why the creature immediately downed the sorcerer in retrospect.
Seems likely. That means also it's smart enough to realize battle tactics and execute upon them.
Which means that it does not think us a particularly huge threat.
No.
It might be right.
I wouldn't be that surprised. I'm good at smashing metal things. All these magical creations. It's just not right. We could have
For once-
disappeared there rather easily.
Yes.
Just another failed expedition.
We were lucky that the doors were easy to close and that we had the clamps.
That I managed to figure out how they functioned, and that we found them made all the difference.
Yes.
We
You were not
really need
meant
to
to
discover
die today.
what the rest of these items function as, so that we can maybe use them in the next encounter.
What I'm baffled by is that we've seen evidence of the halflings and their expedition, and we saw bits and pieces of the locals, and one of Conir's group. We haven't found the others, or of the clerics that come in, which means unless they got past through that door that we found impossible to open, they went past the same juju, like looking over the professor, whatever that was.
Juju zombie.
Priests might have had
Those
some
expeditions got past it.
power over the dead.
I don't think anyone in Conir's expedition did. Is that true, God?
No.
Yeah, as I was saying, no one that Conir traveled with
Well,
did.
weren't there a couple other doorways in that like corridor? There was just the one room we opened that had the Juju zombie in it, and there was like another side passage.
The problem is that we have to go through the desert and then pretty much right past the zombie's doorstep.
Yes.
We'd all have to
Either-
sneak past.
Yes.
Which you would only know if you had already opened that door.
True.
Seems likely that some might have defeated it. Connor, you said, was a wizard of some power. Seemed to be afraid of magic. Maybe it learned from him. Maybe it was destroyed and rebuilt itself. Maybe that's why they're still in there. Maybe things repaired themselves behind them and they can no longer escape.
Perhaps. But I don't have an idea of how to.
It seemed that acid hurt it.
I mean, one idea would be if there is level 3 spellcasting to be had in the town, we can cast like a communal magic weapon and then like just run down there and try to get it that way. We might get
I
a...
thought it was like 3 bottles of acid flasks each.
See,
Run back and fro.
I mean, the problem with like the idea of like anything that blesses the weapons is that none of us can withstand a full attack. Like,
No.
like especially from like the critical hit there, that dealt like fucking like 27 points of damage with his masterwork short sword.
17.
Well, we have
17. That's what the number
move back and
adjusted.
like throw acid flasks at it. Then it moves up and attacks. You move away and throw acid flasks at it.
Sure, it's possible.
But it's a narrow hallway.
And we would need to draw it out into the desert, I guess, and just dance around it.
And it certainly seemed intelligent enough to.
Not go out with us.
Then we follow it and try to bait it. If it's going to stay in the corridor, we just throw acid at it. If it retreats, we fall back in, and we in that case need to try
There's
to dance
also the
back and
trouble of
forth.
the lightning.
Yeah, but hopefully we can disable that again.
Go through. And it's gonna have the other skeletons there now too.
Yeah, we need to take them out first.
They might be repositioned.
Probably would be.
All 8 of them inside his room.
Surrounding the door with prepared attacks.
Mhm.
It's not like they get tired.
They're waiting in the water, actually.
Yeah.
We go into the water, and the skeletons are right there. Yo.
If only we
Sure,
had
like the
someone
shore.
to channel positive energy.
Can we like ring the clock father?
Well, he's not really a thing. Like that's been shared like on multiple occasions.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, no.
He's like, I'm not stupid.
I heard the screams.
I mean, and they're really gonna have to want to ask me to get healed by them again, paying all my money.
I know.
Can we like rob a store or something?
We could. We can rob the
Fun.
temple. They have money.
I'm gonna
No,
run out soon.
I can't even like. Although my character would definitely go down there and just get himself killed, I can't reason out like how we would make another expedition without having an idea of how the hell we're gonna deal with that thing.
Yeah.
It seems like that's the gatekeeper. The Juju zombie keeps the gate.
I didn't expect to find undead down there, of all things.
I didn't expect to find that thing down there. Like undead skeletons, you can handle kinda, but when it's like a magically like a super
It's the
zombie.
DR5 and
It's
like
like,
full
we
attacks.
encountered something that had a DR against like, except for against like magic weapons at level 1.
Yeah, level 1 DR magic. And so much AC
Good thing we
and
changed characters. My old character wouldn't have been able to do anything.
yeah.
Literally anything. I don't think yours would have either, Chris.
And
1d6 minus 2
Physically
damage.
unable.
Wouldn't have fucking
I
done
would have
it.
done a D4 plus
and
2
you,
or
and
something.
you
I had to roll
people
2 crits to damage him once.
you people are like, oh, don't optimize. These Pathfinder campaigns are easy.
Well, it's probably been upped a little
Wasn't-
bit because of
Wasn't this optimized for like 4 people?
yeah.
I don't
I
know. That was a 4-armed creature that seems to have been unique to the setting here. This seems like it's something straight out of Iron Gods.
I can tell you, I would have reduced the power of this encounter had you not played the characters that you are currently playing. The creature you were fighting was not modified in any way. This is in the book for 4 players.
See? Oh, Pathfinder campaigns are easy. They're meant to be beaten. Yeah, right.
Or
But
maybe
they
you
are.
don't-
They're here
Maybe
to
you don't-
they're here to
are.
murder us.
Maybe you don't need to kill it. Maybe you can get past it somehow.
How?
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that would
lots
be
of-
my question. Like, what
There's
have we
Play an
seen?
evil aligned cleric and rebuke undead. Tell it to
Well, I
fuck
mean,
off.
there's-
We try to.
There's a lot of technological stuff that we haven't really.
Yeah, that's what I
covered
really
that.
want to identify the technology that we've got.
I will tell you that this encounter was meant to be beatable by level 1 characters, very much so.
How?
And you kind of got very unlucky because it rolled high and you rolled very low.
How, Sheep? How is that? How is
I
that?
critted twice.
I don't know. That seems.
Don't ask God.
Yeah,
Vice
I'm just
versa, the
I'm
ones-
just flabbergasted at that
I
thing.
think you could have beaten it had you been more lucky, but I will also tell you that you are now level 2.
But it has
Good,
like
thank
level
fuck.
17 touch.
Well, 17 touch isn't like the end all be all, damn it.
No, but I mean that's the touch
It
of
does
it.
make the acid flask idea a little harder. You know what we should do? We should put like those fucking bear traps down there,
Oh yeah, now you're talking. Bear traps, that'll do it.
and then clamp it and
Uh huh.
then shoot
I
it.
have a bear trap. You got 2, right?
Shit, if only we had done that before we
I
investigated.
didn't drag. I don't
and
have
had
any
it
bear
like
traps,
changed
actually, but I don't have any. We can buy them pretty
I
easily.
mean, we can arm the corridor with bear traps and lure it into the corridor. Sure.
And like burst jars and bottled lightning and all these kinds of things. Fuse grenades. You know.
Fuse grenades.
Yeah.
What?
A chemical weapon.
I'm I think I'm gonna have to break it to the council. It's dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got problems. There's some serious.
It's like it's great that you're offering like reward money for like finding Connor, and
now.
I'm certainly gonna like look for him anyway because I care about him. But I'll just end up committing suicide because I'm gonna describe what I saw in the professor's
like
eye.
We all walk in there
Like
this,
you need, like you
death's
need
door.
to supply here.
leading
Like
dead guy.
you don't like have to if you don't want to. I'm just telling you that these people who don't care about Connor are leaving, and I'm going to commit suicide. So, and then the town dies. So, bye.
The unlucky thing with that monster as well is that like he's immune to all of my spells except for that acid one. That's like 1d3.
Well, the problem with the enchanter when you fight undead, they just don't care. They don't have him.
Which brings us back to Manakai's statement. I didn't think we'd be fighting much of the like
No.
that.
I was
I was
waiting
told
for the
robots.
constructs.
I was told robots.
I mean, I'll go fight it again if I get that +1 cold Sirakati greatsword.
Like I remember like
That.
the adventure path, like the player's guide saying that like even like having favorite enemy undead wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Mhm.
Well, what do you fuck you know?
And now we understand
What the
why.
fuck do you know?
Now I understand why.
There are no cheap magical weapons available in the city.
No, there isn't. The base price is 2,000 though, so you can buy +1 magical items quite easily. If you have the money.
Yes.
And the time.
Oh, the time is
that
not
would be like more than they're gonna pay us for this whole job.
Mm-hmm. Give us 1,000 each, and then we can buy a magical weapon and go down there. But
Well,
We
I would
can't
like
buy
some
magical
armor as
weapons
well,
with
actually,
1,000.
because I'm
Magical
gonna keep,
weapons cost 2,000.
yeah, unless they crafted for
oh
free,
yeah, it's
but,
crafted.
It's the armor that's cheaper than the weapons.
That's right. That's right. If only there was a wizard in town that could craft.
Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Yeah.
He's beneath the town right
Oh.
I mean, I have 187 gold pieces, and I'll be down to like, I'll basically have to spend like 15% of it every time we go down there and have to be healed. So
Sheep.
I'm actually being bled dry here.
Sheep. Do we as part of the leveling up get full hit points without having to pay for it?
You know what? Let's say yes.
Haha! Wonderful.
Saves me a lot of money.
Yeah.
like an RPG.
Yeah, the World of Warcraft level up, everything is maxed out.
The great thing about level 2 is I only get +5 movement speed. So something that I thought wasn't going to be that useful, but you know,
Every little bit helps, as it turns out.
that's 20 more on a run. So. Oh.